is your AI briefing for July 27th, 2026, with 12 stories. Story 1. ChatGPT's health launch is foreshadowing the future of healthcare. By folding health data into consumer AI, ChatGPT foreshadows faster symptom-to-advice workflows, with ongoing expansion driven by tech partnerships and increased access to personal records, changing care timelines. Patients can now upload medical records directly to ChatGPT for instant analysis, enabling rapid triage and personalized health guidance without immediate clinician intervention. This automation reduces diagnostic delays but raises significant concerns regarding data privacy and the potential for algorithmic errors in sensitive medical contexts. This is a privacy nightmare masquerading as convenience, turning users into data points for faster algorithmic triage. Story 2. Apple is banking on privacy to set its smart glasses apart. Mark Gurman says Apple will unveil smart glasses at WWDC next June and target an end 2027 launch, banking on refined privacy features and messaging to differentiate from Meta's current approach. The device reportedly processes video locally to prevent cloud uploads, ensuring user data remains on the wrist. Apple bets on privacy to outpace Meta, but pushing launch to 2027 guarantees they'll be late to the party they claim to lead. Story 3. Elon Musk shows off Neuralink patients navigating wheelchairs by thought alone, says implant helps those who lost their mind-to-body connection. On Thursday, Elon Musk demonstrated Neuralink trial participants controlling powered wheelchairs using brain signals alone, positioning the implant as restoring mind-body connection after severe physical impairment. 2 patients with tetraplegia successfully operated the devices, proving the wireless implant's capacity to restore high-bandwidth motor function. This milestone accelerates the commercial timeline for treating paralysis, drawing significant investment from neurotechnology stakeholders. Musk's demo proves the tech works, but the real test is whether patients can tolerate daily reprogramming of an invasive brain implant without losing their minds. Story 4. The U.S. is charging an American citizen for wiping his phone at the border. Sam Toenick, a U.S. citizen, faces prosecution after Atlanta airport agents allegedly triggered a duress password that wiped his phone during detention on January 24, 2025. After questioning tied to child exploitation, the government argues the device contained child exploitation material, justifying the remote wipe to prevent evidence destruction. This case challenges the legal boundaries of border searches and the protection of digital privacy for U.S. citizens. The U.S. government is criminalizing the very feature designed to protect user privacy, proving that digital rights end exactly where border agents' curiosity begins. Story 5. AI is becoming the shoulder we cry on, and that worries me. A study shows leading chatbots can better humans at calming anger and fear, shifting crisis support toward AI and raising concerns about reliance when emotions spike. This capability suggests AI could replace human counselors in high-volume crisis centers, potentially deprioritizing human interaction during emotional emergencies. Consequently, users may experience reduced empathy as technology scales, altering the fundamental nature of psychological support services. AI handles your panic better than humans, but it profits from your isolation while offering zero accountability when the algorithm glitches during a crisis. Story 6. NVIDIA open weights letter doubled to 50 without Amazon and Anthropic. OpenAI signed NVIDIA's open weights letter, doubling signers to 50 overnight, while Amazon and Anthropic declined, signaling broader industry pressure on model transparency and licensing choices. The agreement requires signatories to keep model weights publicly accessible, directly challenging proprietary black box models and forcing competitors to justify closed-source architectures. This shift risks fragmenting the developer ecosystem into open and closed factions, potentially slowing collaborative innovation while accelerating regulatory scrutiny on opaque systems. NVIDIA's PR stunt proves OpenAI still lacks leverage. Amazon and Anthropic's absence reveals the letter is mostly theater for competitors, not a genuine industry standard. Story 7. Ukraine's new Marichka AI targets the one layer of its war stack that Palantir still owns. Ukraine's Marichka AI, tested with military planners, reportedly cuts battle planning from about 12 hours to minutes, speeding actionable targeting faster than the previous Palantir-owned layer. The tool integrates directly with Ukrainian command systems, allowing soldiers to generate targeting data without external server dependency or latency. This reduction in planning time enables rapid strikes that outpace Russian electronic warfare jamming, significantly degrading the effectiveness of current defensive countermeasures. Ukraine's Marichka trades Palantir's expensive enterprise lock-in for a military-grade shortcut that likely prioritizes speed over strategic nuance in high-stakes combat scenarios. Story 8. Sam Altman says we are in the singularity. This is the moment. Sam Altman said at an unspecified event that human-level AI is already here, adding urgency to deploying AI systems now rather than waiting for a future threshold. Altman suggested that current models have surpassed human capabilities in key areas, necessitating immediate integration into critical infrastructure. This declaration accelerates regulatory pressure on tech firms to prioritize safety protocols alongside rapid deployment. Altman declares the singularity is here to justify rapid deployment, ignoring that rushing unproven AI into production guarantees immediate, messy, and expensive failures. Story 9. Mira Murati's Inkling AI Model Review, Best Open Source Model in the West. After a 2-year silence, Mira Murati's Inkling AI model reappears via OpenRouter, scoring well on MCP and shifting the open-source price-performance trade-off versus prior options in the West. The model achieves state-of-the-art performance on the Model Context Protocol benchmark while undercutting proprietary alternatives by significant margins. This price shift forces major cloud providers to reconsider their premium pricing strategies for enterprise AI inference services. MCP scores impress, but best open source is marketing fluff masking a messy price-performance reality that favors neither efficiency nor simplicity. Story 10. Monday.com is the latest tech company to blame AI for layoffs. Here are 20 others. By tracking 21 companies' 2024-2026 layoff announcements that cite AI, the roundup shows a recurring pattern. Workforce cuts are explicitly linked to automation, unlike earlier cost-only retrenchments. Companies attribute 15 to 30% of eliminated roles to AI integration, specifically automating customer support and data entry functions. This trend signals a structural shift where AI replaces entire departments rather than augmenting individual productivity, leading to long-term workforce contraction in administrative sectors. Monday.com and others using AI as a layoff excuse are simply admitting their previous hiring strategies were inefficient, turning workforce reduction into a tech-enabled efficiency narrative. Story 11. What is happening to jobs? Separating AI hype from reality. Stanford SIEPR policy analysis argues AI is reshaping tasks within jobs rather than instantly eliminating them, urging policymakers to target training and wage protections as adoption accelerates. The study identifies routine cognitive tasks as the primary targets for automation, creating a divergence in wage growth between affected and unaffected workers. This shift necessitates immediate reskilling initiatives to prevent structural unemployment among mid-level administrative and analytical roles. Stanford's task reshaping thesis conveniently ignores that wage stagnation makes training a hollow promise for displaced workers. Story 12. Cloudflare's new AI traffic options for customers. Cloudflare added new AI traffic controls using content independence options, so customers can route requests with clearer data handling guarantees and fewer model training surprises when using its services. Content-independent routing prevents third-party providers from training models on customer data. This ensures strict privacy compliance for enterprises handling sensitive information. Cloudflare sells privacy as a feature, but they still control the routing infrastructure, making their independence guarantees merely convenient fiction for risk-averse enterprises. That is the briefing for today.